Wait.
Like I know most of the this you what? Oh. Woo.
One. Welcome to another edition of Bro Talk Live, the show on the internet, by the internet, for us, by us. Fubu, shout out to Solange for stealing our thing. But let's kick it over to my main man, Dex. What up, bro?
Dex the one here, still in the search for some discounted candy, specifically candy corn. I have not found it, and I went to 3 different stores, and I refuse to buy it at full price. Just putting that out there in case somebody can tell me where to find it.
First of all, I'm sure you can find a lot of it in your nearest dumpster, where it belongs, because candy should be outlawed in all 50 states. But
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to give up like chocolate, so I want to have candy corn. I feel like that'll work.
Candy corn is not the answer.
Hey, why would you replace chocolate with candy corn? That's
Because
like
it's not chocolate.
That's like
the best
worse
way to
for
eat
you.
candy corn is like the best way to eat coleslaw in the
I
trash.
love coleslaw. Oh.
Ty, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Don't mind my eyes sitting so low. I don't know what's wrong with them.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. I just say William. I'm sorry. My bad. William.
I was doing good until Dex announced to the world that he's disgusting and he eats candy corn and coleslaw. Oops.
Like together, like a meal.
No, of
Candy
course
corn
he
and
does.
coleslaw.
Like how them people be putting that chicken and rice on. Oh, oh my God. Spit on my damn computer.
five spice chicken and rice.
Oh, come on, y'all.
All right, moving on. That's a great dish.
What you think it was?
Make sure you get some
MSG.
Some 5 spice seasoning sauce. And MSG. All right, sorry guys. So Halloween was this past week. And I guess people celebrated it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The official day was Monday, but Dex was so kind enough to give us a few examples of people who did a great job this Halloween, and that's going to be our tournament a little bit later. So this week's madness is going to be Halloween madness. But to get there, we're going to have to do a little bit of eliminations here. So guys, we're going to play some 2 Gotta Go's to get down to the best 8 that we can find. So 2 Gotta Go. First up, we got Beyonce as Beyonce and Blue as Salt and Pepper, and Mama Tina Knows as Spinderella. You have Jadena as The Game. You also have Beyonce as Black Barbie. And who is this lady? Dex?
It was Katy Perry, actually. It's Hillary Clinton.
Oh, wow. It's Katy Perry. It's Hillary Clinton down there. That looks nothing. I had no idea who that was.
See, I think she did a good job then.
You did. So 2 Gotta Go. So which 2 Gotta Go here and which 2 are staying for the tournament?
Didn't Jadena do that already? Didn't he do
that? No, last year the game did Jadena. So this year Jadena saved the game.
Same thing.
I thought that was kind of cool.
No, same thing. They're the same person. He has to go. Like they are legit the same person. I've never seen the 2 of them in a room together at the same time. They're the same person. Jadena and Katie has to go. Anything with Beyonce.
No, Beyonce is the Barbie. Beyonce is the Barbie has to go. That's not even.
I agree with that first one.
It looks exactly like it. What do you mean?
Right.
Like I don't know. That doesn't do it for me. I like the Salt and Pepper one, but the Barbie one, I can go without it. I would say that I think the Katy Perry one is far more like creative than the Beyonce Barbie. So I would say Beyonce Barbie and Jadena gotta go.
Oh, how creative! I'm going to be the first female president. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm with Dexter.
I'm with him.
So you're kicking out Black Barbie and Jadena.
I am. I'm with him.
All right. I like Black Barbie.
I'm sorry.
You like the Black Barbie?
Yes, I like Spinderella.
Because Beyonce's in it.
Well, yeah. All right. I guess I have to break the tie. So in order to break, the Katy Perry one was good. You know, I did not know it was her, so that does count for points.
All right, let's do that one.
Jadena's gone. So it's between a Black Barbie and Black Salt and Pepper, and you guys say
Black Barbie can go.
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to be Salt and Pepper and Katy Perry moving on in this one. Next, we have few more of these to do. Tiana Taylor is Joanne the Scammer. Remy Ma is Ursula. LeBron James as Jerome from Martin. And Kylie Jenner as herself. I mean, Christina Aguilera.
Kylie stays and LeBron has to stay. The other two can go, although I think Tiana did an amazing job. Like, she can go because LeBron killed the oldest the Jerome costume, and Kylie legit looks like Christina Aguilera in there. Like, even down to, like, I don't know how, but Kylie lost her curves and everything to fit into this costume. So she's gotta win though. She gotta stay. Remy as Ursula is good, but I've seen somebody else do it better.
I can't. I cannot. When did you see somebody do it better, Dex? What year? What was the event? Was it Halloween or was it?
Oh wow! Come on.
It's like the presidential dinner.
I have seen someone do it better, Ursula.
So,
when was it, Jason?
You guys agree? One of the presidential dinners, something like that. Jerome and Kylie, is that what we're going with, or?
I would think those two.
I don't like Remy's costume.
Are you guys drunk? I mean, the way you guys are talking about people, I wonder if these people know.
If they don't know, that's their business.
I definitely want to go with. Well, Remy Ma definitely has to go. Like, she's done. I don't even. I'm disgusted by the beard. I don't like it.
It looks natural.
It does.
All right, so
I'm going to go with. As much as I dislike LeBron, I'm going to go with. I like LeBron and the Joanne the Scammer.
I
just don't want.
You would like.
I just don't want a Kardashian or a Jenner for anything.
Yeah, me neither.
She legit looks just like her.
Yeah, that's her business.
I'm going to do LeBron and Kylie Jenner person.
Well,
I think LeBron and Kylie should continue on.
No, it's going to be LeBron and Tiana Taylor.
Okay. Yeah.
Next up, these are regular people.
Wait.
That was a manual override. We had the same. Yeah.
Run that back.
Manual override. No, yeah, manual override.
Because me and Ty just voted the same people.
Exact.
So
yeah, but we gave it to you guys for the first one. So
we didn't say we were giving it to y'all the second one time.
It doesn't matter if you were or not. That's what's happening. I have control of the slide, so you know that's what's going to happen. Next up, you got to go. Cynthia, you have this girl who tried to be Pam Oliver from
Hilarious. That's so funny.
Someone else was an Eagles fan in the Super Bowl jersey, and they captioned it, "He'll never go home with her." And lastly, we have Young Thug in the dress. So, guys, two got to go.
No point in us picking that.
I mean,
William.
So I'm going to go with, as a Cowboys fan, we need to keep that Eagles one down there, and we need to keep Pam Oliver because Pam Oliver is looking so bad, and Homegirl looks just like her.
Well, I guess
the Cynthia one's good. The Cynthia one's good. Seriously, guys, bro. Like, look, we gave you guys the first one. We took the second one.
I think Young Thug and Cynthia should continue on.
There's no way I'm picking anybody in the dress.
He is killing it in that dress, though. Like,
that dress is actually pretty accurate too.
I guess he saw it.
He looks like he looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
No, he looks like Mary Wollstonecraft.
All right, quickly. we picking Young Thug or Pam Oliver?
Get rid of the Eagles and get rid of Pam Oliver. We'll keep Young Thug and
absolutely not.
As long as Young Thug stays, I'm good. Like, so you guys can make the decision so we can move on.
All right. And last but not least, the last four that we have Gina from Martin. We have a bunch of girls who tried to be a bunch of different people from the 90s, including Missy Elliott, TLC, Little Kim. I think I see Janet Jackson back there and Aaliyah. We have Good Burger, two kids dressed up as Keenan and Kel from Good Burger. And we also have another regular person, Belle Santana, there in the bottom left.
The Gina concert definitely got to go. That was in the way.
I think Gina could go and Tyga could easily go, but the girl in the TLC is Kevin.
Who?
Tyga.
Where's Tyga?
Tyga's the one that's dressed as, I guess, Cameron or whatever. He's the one wearing the red, white, and blue. The army for.
I thought that was just a regular person. I didn't recognize him.
Well, but that girl, actually, the TLC one is actually Kevin Hart's wife and friends of hers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's a really good one, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. So her and Keenan and Kel, sticking with them?
Yeah.
Agreed?
Fine.
Great job, Ty. All right, moving on. Those people will be in the later tournament, the Halloween Madness. We thank you all for participating, especially Dex and Will, for getting your opinions out there. Time for something called the Hellection, and that is coming up in 6 days.
November 28th. Make sure you all go out there and vote. You don't want to miss it, guys. It's going to be huge. I guarantee. Believe me, folks. Okay, it's going to be the most huge. We're doing it bigly. Okay, the bigliest selection you've ever. Bigly, folks. Okay, we're doing very much better this year, and it's going to be bigly. You don't want to miss it. Believe me, folks. I promise. Okay.
All right. Here are some of the latest updates that we have before we go into the election. It was uncovered that Donna Brazile, who is the interim chair of the DNC, she got caught providing. Why you sniggling?
She looked like the guy that got that big old mole. That got hair to grow out of it.
That's so nasty.
And she always want to give you a hug and like had that mole rubbing up against your face.
Look, Donna Brazile, she's very respected in Democratic circles.
Not by me. Not by me anymore.
Okay. Well, she got caught providing town hall and debate questions to the Hillary Clinton campaign. And that was released by WikiLeaks, who has something out for Hillary Clinton, it seems like. The email threads also show that Donna Brazile revealed to the Clinton campaign the name of the person who provided her with the question that was asked of Hillary at a March 13th town hall co-hosted by CNN and TV1. She also shared a question from a debate hosted by CNN a week earlier. Here are the emails that WikiLeaks uncovered. A March 5th email shows that she shared a question with Hillary Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta and communications director Jennifer Palmieri that was to be asked in a March 6th debate hosted by CNN in Flint, Michigan. The question was about, what she planned on doing about the lead water crisis in Flint. So she had time to prepare for that. Another question that Brazile asked had to do with a letter she got from one Roland Martin. And it was on March 12th, and it stated that she received a town hall question, and that question had to do with another, debate question that was coming up. She initially said that she did not get the question, and she vehemently denied that she shared the question with the campaign, calling it a stretch. But she did not say that she did not get the question from Roland Martin. Roland Martin has also been quoted as giving waffling answers on whether or not he gave her access to questions beforehand or not. So surprise, surprise, Roland Martin's at no center of another scandal. She claimed during the Democratic primaries that she was neutral, and she has defended herself during the controversy by claiming that she was in regular communication with all Democratic candidates, but there has been no evidence produced that says that she shared the same debate and town hall questions with Bernie Sanders. CNN, for their part, has accepted her resignation. They accepted it on October 14th. She was actually suspended before then for even accepting the position as the co-chair for the DNC. So, she has been released from her duties with CNN. And a lot of people are saying that, hey, this is another sneaky thing by Hillary's, campaign. It shows that she is not an honest
crooked Hillary.
Hillary for prison.
person.
That sounds good. Hillary for prison. Okay, she only belongs in prison. Okay, folks, believe me.
Donald Trump also has an email mess of his own. According to Newsweek, they found thousands of pages of court filings, judicial orders, and affidavits from an array of court cases, mostly dealing with his 70s, 80s, and 90s. Even months that Donald Trump had, take his paperwork and send them to a shredder, quote unquote, taking up those things that he deleted, 30,000 emails. He claimed Hillary deleted, but like I said, with these unlawful affidavits, hiding and profiting back to 1973. When him and his father's real estate company battled the federal government over civil charges, they refused to rent apartments to African Americans.
Wrong.
They say that the Trump strategy to deny, impede, and delay while destroying documents the court had ordered them to hand over. Also, the Guardian has reported that Mrs. Finland, a former Mrs. Finland, is the 12th person to accuse Donald Trump of sexual misconduct. She said that during a 2006 appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman, he, quote unquote, suddenly squeezed her butt. And she said, quote, he really grabbed my butt there. Here's some of the polls leading up, the last polls before the election. It shows Donald Trump actually now with a 46 to 45% lead in the national polls. This is at ABC general election vote preference poll among most likely voters. These are some other polls that people think about the candidates individually. 61% of registered voters say that Clinton and Trump are both patriotic, but they find Donald Trump a little harder to like and a little more reckless and having a much more poor judgment. Yet Donald Trump still continues to lead by 1 percentage point in the latest polls. These are the vote preferences across states among likely voters. It shows that solid-leaning Republicans are likely to vote more for Trump, whereas toss-ups also are slightly likely more to vote for Trump, but Democrats, with a less margin than Republicans, are more inclined to vote for Hillary Clinton. So, guys, how do you feel about the latest findings, the latest revelations, and all of this election coverage before the big day? What are your final thoughts?
So I'll start, and I'll start by saying that I think that is the best journalism that I've heard in quite some time. You did a very good job with covering the scandals on both parties. So I really, really liked it. I will say though, like, for us to be 6 days out, and this is what we have now. You know how people have always been like, I can't believe these are the best two people. And I'm like, no, you can't say that because, like, look, they beat out other people. Like, this is who we have. Like, let's get behind them. I can't get behind either one of them. Like, this is crazy. Like, the fact that, like, that all these scandals are coming out 6 days, and it's like, you want me. Some people have voted today. Like, some people have been sitting in the absentee ballots and already voting, and all this new information is coming out. And it's just like, I really feel like we need to just extend this election season because I don't know what to do anymore. At this point, I really don't want to cast a vote. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to cast a vote. And people say, like, well, you have to, because if you don't, then Donald Trump is going to win, and he's the lesser of two evils. I mean, are we sure about that? Is he the lesser of two evils? Like,
Donald Trump is the lesser of two evils, you're saying?
I mean, I'm sorry. You got to cast a vote, because if you don't, he wins, and she's the lesser of the two evils. But, like, I don't know if I agree with that anymore. She cheated Bernie Sanders out of an opportunity to run. Like people say it was not that big of a deal that she was giving questions beforehand. Like, it was. You prepared for questions that you had before he even got a chance to look at the questions. Sure, he might have known that was there, but that wasn't your initial response. You had time to prepare for that, and he didn't. And I feel like, who knows what else, like, what other advantages she had during this thing. And, like, this is only one thing that's come out. I don't think it's fair. I really don't want to cast a vote. I really don't. And I just wish there was, like, another debate or something like that we can do, because at this point, it's really like,
there's no point in having another debate between Hillary and Donald. I mean, really, come on.
I just feel like something else needs to be done. Like, it's too much dishonesty. Like, and I just don't feel comfortable casting the vote at this point.
I mean, for me, I understand, like, hashtag extend the election season, but I'm just going to vote for my party affiliation. Not necessarily that I support Hillary, but that I support. There are other candidates who are running for a Democratic office under Hillary that I do support. And so I'm really just going to vote my party affiliation with no excitement whatsoever for what's happening or who's actually in office. Like, I don't have that same excitement that I had back when Obama was running it. For me, it's simply a party thing. I'm just going to vote for the party. They're all they're both pretty scandalous. I don't necessarily trust Hillary Clinton, but I know, I mean, she's a professional politician, so that she's only going to do but so poorly at this job. Even though she's scandalous, she's getting rich on the side. She's doing all kinds of crazy mess, but I mean, she's still a politician. It's not going to be too bad. Donald Trump, I just feel like it could be bad, like really bad.
It's like one of those things. Like, she's so dishonest that it disgusts me. Like, she took, like,
I don't find her to be any more dishonest than he is, though.
For me, but
he lies blatantly. Like, he'll say one thing and he'll lie about it.
He'll lie in public.
That he was just on camera.
No.
But she sweeps.
I don't lie in public. Okay. Like, the way it works is I just could shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue and I wouldn't lose any votes. Okay, folks. It's just that my people are loyal. Okay. Crooked Hillary. Okay, that's why I call her
Crooked. That's a really good that's a really good name to call her. And I'm not defending him. I said on this program before.
It's okay to defend me. Okay, it's okay.
Like I said here before. Like I think it's very important for us to like be honest with what's going on. Like we don't like Donald Trump. We don't want him to win. Like
I don't feel like he's less crooked than her though.
Like, listen, what I'm saying is we don't like Donald Trump. We don't want him to win. Like, that is something that, like, I can stand behind. I'm okay with it. My thing is, like, okay, we're going to go out reluctantly and give her our vote. Like, at this point, I want her to know, like, I don't like what you're doing. I don't think it's okay what you're doing. I don't think it's okay that Donna Brazile is stepping down from her position and you're still running for president of the United States and you cheated. Like, that bothers me. It's not even Donna Brazile.
Like, it was the person, Schultz, the DNC chairman, before Donna Brazile got fired as well. Everyone's getting fired around Hillary
because she's cheating people out of situations. And it's just like, oh my God, it's so frustrating to me. Like, it's just, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because maybe I will vote on the 28th. That's what I'll do. I'll wait till the 28th to cast my vote.
I mean, I agree with you. Hillary's terrible. She's terrible. She's terribly sneaky. People say she always knows what to say, but I don't even think she knows what to say. I'm irritated by her as well. I was very much against her when she ran in 2008. I was against her when she ran against Bernie Sanders, but I feel like at this point, it's who I'm more against that I have to worry about. Like, I'm less against her than I am Donald. Like, I'm not excited about her at all, but there are some good Democrats running for local offices and things like that I am for. So it's really just a matter of she's winning my vote by default. And I get what you're saying because that is unfortunate, but I mean, at this point, it is what it is.
Here's the thing, though, that I don't think a lot of Americans actually understand. We're not actually directly even voting for the president of the United States of America. We're voting for delegates who will most likely vote for the person we pick. So, like, us going to vote for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump will vote for delegates who will represent the Electoral College, who will then, in turn, pick the president. So, like, we don't even actually get to choose who the president is. The president is going to be chosen by a group of people whom we select. Like, the whole process is just so crooked that it's like a shame at this point.
All right. Well, any final thoughts to tell people November 8th? Any last things that you want to tell anyone who's watching who is going to head out and vote on November 8th?
Well, get out and vote.
Absolutely. Build the wall. Keep the Mexicans, the Syrians. We're keeping the Muslims, the rapists, the Chinese. We're keeping them all out. Build the wall. Trump 2016. Let's go.
And Kanye in 2020, right?
Well, no. We don't want any blacks back in office either. We're taking the White House back again, and we're making America great again. Okay, folks? Believe me, I'm doing it biglier than anything you've ever seen. Believe me, folks.
Next story, we're talking about Drake and 21 Savage. These are some people who dressed up as Drake and 21 Savage, respectively. Guys, we all, at this point,
I didn't hear it.
I guess that's a no.
I didn't hear anything you said.
I said we all know who 21 Savage is by this point, correct?
No, we don't. No.
We don't know who the other guy is either.
21 Savage, he was one of the double XL freshmen that we quizzed on earlier this season.
Those trash bags. Those trash bags.
He's apparently a huge star. On his birthday, which was this past week, Drake sent him a Instagram message with the following caption: "Happy G Day to a young October King with all the juice right now." And hashtag Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Hashtag why you got 12 car garage? Hashtag with the money sign. Also, it came out later the week ago that young 21 Savage. I don't know his name. Is it Young? It's just 21 Savage.
Irrelevant at this point.
But he got a Ferrari from Drake apparently for a birthday gift. So guys, how do you feel that Drake is doing a much better job than you guys are of being a friend? Because you guys didn't get me a car for my birthday.
Well, when you tie your hair up in them nappy knots and you get dark and look stupid like him, then we'll think about getting you a Ferrari. Until then, you stay in your lane.
Dex, what would it take for you to buy your friend a car for his birthday?
I don't buy boys cars because I don't like boys.
So what are you alluding to? What are you alluding to here?
I don't buy boys cars because I don't like boys. I don't.
Yeah, Drake's acting like the new Birdman. Like, who was he touching? Why are you buying him a car? What are you doing? That sounds like I'm buying your car because I'm guilty because I touched you at a party and now I need to cover it up. Like, why are you buying him a car? For what purpose?
He might just need some ways to get around the city. I don't know. I mean, it seems
I'm not going to go out and get somebody a Ferrari. Like, I'm not doing like that. That's not happening. That's a significant amount of money coming from my children to you. For what purpose? Are you my?
Is he your what?
Maybe Drake doesn't want any children.
Like, is that his baby mom or something? Like, why is he buying her a car? Like, what's happening?
Well, I'll preface this by saying, according to Media Takeout, they say that
Takeout.
You know, I said I'll preface it by saying, according to Media Takeout, Drake has a deal with Ferrari where he's gotten 4 free Ferraris, so he just gave one of the free ones to 21 Savage.
And still,
were they running a buy one get one free sort of thing? Like, Ferrari doesn't do that. They don't just give away. Like,
according to Media Takeout, it's part of his sponsorship deal that he has apparently with Ferrari. I've never seen a Drake Ferrari yet personally, but apparently he has a
Ferrari would need a deal with Drake out of all people.
Yeah,
because it's not like Drake's audience isn't going out there buying Ferraris either. So like, I don't understand how that benefits them.
You mean to tell me
I don't know where they even got that
years before Drake is now sponsoring him? Good day.
I don't believe it. I believe he touched a young man at a party, and he's using this as a cover up.
That makes sense.
Waka Flocka is in the news. Waka Flocka Flame, and this is a story brought to you by Waka Flocka's cousin, Bill, right here. Bill, say hi to your cousin.
If this is a stunt, I'm not here for it.
It's not a stunt. It's something he actually did. He went on Twitter, and of course on Twitter we read from the bottom up. So we'll read these as follows from the bottom up. Can't wait to see the day America gets a real black president because Obama don't count. He said, "Oh, I can't blame OB. When will America get a president that don't see race or money, equality and freedom? Hashtag we deserve it. Why do we worry about others so much and not our own? Why?" So a lot of people, you guys have no idea what he's talking about, right? Yeah, not one tweet relates to the other. So he decided to clarify. He said, "Let me explain my OB tweet." I guess he calls Obama OB.
Yeah, that a personal song.
Because Barack Obama.
Continue, JD.
Yeah, like but OB would be Obama. Barack.
Yeah, it will be JA. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's Obama.
DA. Because like it's OBAMA is his name. So like he would call me DE. Oh, I guess that's not too bad.
Oh, so I guess I'm calling Jason like.
No, he would call you ST because Obama his last name.
You don't call me ST. Like that's stupid. I'm not a street. He's so dumb.
Show you how stupid this is. He said, "Clearly, I love our Prez in chief. I just think that America as a whole thought it was time for a black president. It was similar to what was expected in the civil rights evolutionary chain." Okay. When I stated that I can't wait to get a real black president, I meant a black president who is accepted by all, who just happens to be black. I do think Obama is for the people. I don't think the people of America were fully about his administration. He was elected into office, then had to fight for his agenda at every term. Bush didn't. Obama was handcuffed, no Dan, H-A-N, handcuffed by the same government that was in place to support him. The media can make this about me, or they can make it election year. I said it. I explained it. Now
he didn't explain a goddamn thing. In fact, I heard he went vegan And so it's probably going to his brain. He probably just needs to sit down and have a real meal. And then he'll get back to normal. Because I don't understand what the hell he's talking about.
Listen, I love Joaquin and his mother, right? But the first thing I need him to do, see, he's doing all this. He's in the explaining spirit. I need him to explain to me why he has T-Mobile first and foremost. Like, that's the first thing I need to explain, okay? T-Mobile is so trash, and everybody knows it. That's where you're spending your millions of dollars at with T-Mobile. That's the first thing I need to understand, okay? The second thing is why your phone is on 25% at 2:15 in the afternoon. That's the second thing I need for you to explain to me. The third thing I want you to explain to me is why you think that anybody is even referencing you when it comes to this election. Joaquin, sit down. Nobody asked you. Nobody cares. Nobody has referenced you since your little stint on that.
The media is making it bigger than
what media? No, the media can make this about me. Have a seat.
When he says the media, he means social media.
He must mean him.
He means tweets.
He's not talking about CNN. CNN wasn't talking about.
He's not talking about CNN or Real Talk Live. He's talking about tweets. He's telling people tweets. That's the media.
You see what Donna
but you know
what's
talking about? It's crazy. A lot of people think that though. A lot of people say the media does this or the media says that, but they're legit talking about memes that they've seen and tweets. Like, that's not the media, you assholes.
Dex, do you agree with Joaquin?
I don't even know what the man said.
Is that his name? Like, I never knew his name.
Like, it was crazy because like I do kind of understand where he's trying to get at, where it's just like, in a sense of saying like I want. Look at your face. In a sense of saying like I want America to accept our black president. That doesn't mean he ain't black. No. I'm saying I get that when saying like, because I agree. Like, I want to have a president, an African-American president that America accepts. Like, not all this racism and stuff like that. I get that. I understand that. But I just don't think he explained it properly and saying, like, I want a black president. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. I think what he's saying, or what he's trying to say underneath all that BS, is that, like, he wants the president of the United States to be respected. And that's what we should be discussing, like respecting the president, the black president.
Words mean things. So I feel that's what he meant. That's what he should have typed out or got someone to express his viewpoints as such. I mean, Dex, you're not his publicist, but you did a much better job than he did at trying to explain this. And he has more than enough money, or his mom has more than enough money where she can afford him such.
Miss Deb is not sponsoring him. He's sponsoring himself. Please and thank you.
There's that. But he should definitely still have the privilege and the opportunity to hire himself a publicist who could put out his ideas more clearly and manage his Twitter account.
Yes, because writing a public statement on notes in your iPhone is just not the way to do it.
And then posting them to social media, yeah, that's never going to be a good deal. All right. Time to play a little game called Privilege. So someone dressed up as white. It's one of the best costumes I've seen.
Or worse, actually. Worst costume.
It's the best. Are you kidding me? That is white privilege.
I think that's probably the first off, he's wearing white after Labor Day, which is strike number one. Secondly, like, I just don't think that that's necessary or appropriate. Like, I have an issue with blackface, so I definitely have an issue with that.
All right, so we're gonna see if you have an issue with this. Khloe Kardashian says, "See me try the hottest beauty looks from spring runway shows." With her in the picture, in some faux dreads, some faux rainbow dreads, and with the caption, "How do I look?" So I was like to see these actual pictures. I realized I had no idea. This is my first time ever going to ChloeWiththeK.com or whatever that thing's called. She makes people pay to view.
all of them do. They all do that. Like, they have apps. Like all the Kardashians, they have apps, and you have to pay.
Wait a minute, wait.
To, like,
they
look at
make you pay to see the stuff on her website. Like, you can pay $2.99. You can pay $2.99 a month, $24 annually. That's the 30% off price.
30% off, big. I mean, excuse me, ma'am.
You're doing all that to keep up with the Kardashians. Like, I can watch you on E for free, or watch Kim on.
Here's what you get. You get daily posts on her life.
So I am unable to. I am literally unable to.
They have free sex on the internet.
Free. I mean, good and free.
Hair, you have to pay for that.
Ain't even her hair.
And live streams about her life.
Live streaming what?
Like you live streams.
Love and sex advice as real as it gets.
Love and the nerve.
I thought it
We
said
want
doctor. It
advice
said
from
all
her.
my fashions, fitness, decor, and beauty mustache. I thought it said doctor mustache. That would have been appropriate and worth it. But yeah, I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this. She had this picture, and this is a faux dress that she
You paid that $2.99.
Jay, you
Yeah.
paid?
I definitely did not. These are pictures not from her site. These are pictures from Google.com in the images section. But these are the dreads that she apparently tried on. And she said, I absolutely despise this on me. I think dreads are really cool, but the rainbow combined with the dreads is just too much on me. But how cute is my little sister Kenny, talking about Kendall over there on the right-hand side, with her dreads walking in the show. Work, sissy, work. People, this whole explore. She said, what's her name? B.O.B. X Vance said, black culture isn't an effing fashion trend. Stop. Someone else said, stop appropriating black culture. And it was also keeping up with the Kardashians this week, where she debuted her Bantu knots, another hairstyle that she decided to hop on the train of, with Jazz Dillinger saying, Khloe Kardashian has the audacity to wear her hair in Bantu knots. The cultural appropriation is sky high. Guys, you have a problem with Khloe adopting the black hair trends of our ancestors?
I don't. Khloe is half black.
If nothing else, her sisters have black in them. So,
oh my gosh, Dex, any problems?
I don't.
Moving on.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even.
Khloe's trying to embrace her culture, and you guys are hating. Leave her alone.
Dolezal has a book coming out.
No, thank you.
Dolezal.
Listen.
I would rather
episode,
pay.
I have literally been unable to. Like, I have lost my ability to can. Like, I just cannot at this point. I'm checking out.
The book is titled In Full.
I can't.
I can't make this up. It's called In Full Color: Finding My Place in a Black and White World.
She didn't write the book, from what I'm looking at here at the bottom.
She wrote the book. It has words from Storm's Reebok.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why is the book called In Full Color, and then you talk about black and white?
Because I guess she has to go through all the colors, gets all the way to black. So she had to go through the reds and the yellows and the browns.
That second thing she has on is pretty dope.
See, I don't like when people reach like that. Like, you reach so hard just to kind of put all that in there, and it doesn't make sense.
Is a reach. Look at her with this hair and this necklace. She's reaching for black so bad.
Like Hillary. Sorry. I don't know why I said that.
Hillary is. She's talking about, I'm going to give money to HBCU, y'all.
The book,
is she?
The book will address.
She wants to give $25 billion to HBCU.
Boy, you can't be interrupting segments talking about that woman. Jason, go ahead.
She's lying like hell. She ain't giving not a
She
dime.
She ain't giving not a dime to HBCU.
Dolezal's book will address the path that led her from being a child of a white evangelical parent to an NCAA chapter president and respected educator who identified as Blake.
She better identify.
People were pissed on Twitter. This woman, Janae P. Wood, said, which white actress in blackface will play Rachel Dolezal in a Lifetime movie based on her hack book about her lie of a life? Someone else said Rachel Dolezal has to go down as one of the greatest scammers in American history. And lastly, black authors are underrepresented in publishing, but Dolezal gets 5, maybe 6 figures for literary blackface. 2016 is the worst. Guys, will you be supporting Dolezal's book deal until you have a problem with her releasing a book on her life's journey?
I dead ass would pay for Khloe Kardashian's site first.
Absolutely. I would certainly pay for it. I would certainly subscribe to Khloe Kardashian's website first.
I'd vote for Hillary before I subscribe and put money out for either one of those people.
Well, hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully you'll vote for Hillary more than you vote for Donald Trump. Sticking with the Kardashian theme, Rob Kardashian threatened a guy named Jones, who was seen kissing one Blake China. This is a picture of them kissing that surfaced.
Well, he must have been doing a lot of threading because she used to be a stripper.
Right.
According to Black China, this picture was taken a couple of years ago, back when she had the future tattoo on her finger. And she claims that she kissed him. It was a stunt. But anyway, Rob saw the picture and he was pissed. This is what he's had to say to Sir Paula Jones. You slur ass B. This is Rob, and you did the most disrespectful ass ever by releasing pics in a story to a pregnant woman who was 17 days away from having a baby. This is my wife, and you about to get your ass beat by every Mexican in LA, including me. I guess he includes himself.
I can't. Can we move? I just can't. My levels are so high right now. I just can't.
You looking for Dex?
Just kidding.
I wish I could have caught all your reactions at the same time when I said
Lord have mercy.
He also said, you effed with the wrong woman and the wrong dude. I hope you're religious, because after I beat your ass with about 30 Mexicans, you better hope God lets you into heaven. It's a wrap for you, and after we beat your ass, good, and never contact China again. You P-ass N-word. Don't ever come for me and my wife, you corny ass N-word. And that's followed by a bunch of black fist emojis that he sent Paula Jones as well. China, for her part, said, okay, let's state facts. I've been quiet for too long. So Jay-Z, Paula Jones, whatever the F his name is, has already had to try to put a story out saying that he is the potential father of my child. Really, N-word? Let me start off by saying this young man is gay. Took those pictures other than me trying to be a good friend so he could send it to his boyfriend to make him jealous and say that he's going back to girls. Mind you, at the time, I thought this was my friend, and I didn't see a problem with it. This was over 2 years ago, people. I never had sex with him. Never, ever. Nothing ever happened in these pics. Mind you, if you really look at the picture, look at my right hand. It doesn't have my future tattoo next to it. That's the effing pictures was taken with my right hand, with my right light. Stage is F. But now I understand why you put these pictures out. Oh, because you have a song with Trina. You try and get your effing name popping. So yeah, this is a lot of drama between Black China, Paula Jones, and Rob Kardashian. Guys, how do you feel like Rob handled this?
I have a more important question. Is Paula Jones the one Frank Ocean made the song about?
That's what I thought when I first heard the song. When I first heard his name, I was like, is that who? Maybe he named himself after the song? Whatever. Dex, is it appropriate for Rob to be using this type of language in reference to Sir Jones?
First off, this man he was racist as a mother. He was racist and like offensive, and it's just like, yeah, like you call 30 Mexicans? What? Like you own Mexicans? Who are you? You little like that, I just can't. Like, what makes you think that's okay for you to be talking like that?
How surprised would you be if you found out that the Kardashians like actually did own like 30 Mexicans or something?
I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna show, including me. Like, who the hell are you?
Including me. So apparently he's one of them. But
like, I want Rob Kardashian to show up and try to fight somebody. Get his.
Who makes that kind of threat though? Who says to somebody, "Mess with me, I'm gonna get 30 Mexicans to beat you up"? Like what? What? He's on some drugs. Like he's crazy.
I wonder if like there won't be any other type of people there except for Mexicans. Like, is he excluding like all of his other friends that can fight, or is this just like a Mexican event that only applies to him and his Mexican friends that he identifies with? Maybe he's like feeling a sense of Dolezal where he's identifying as Mexican.
We're through with him. Like,
wait, and then for her response, you don't feel stupid typing. You didn't type that out and be like, "Damn, I look so stupid saying this." Like, she legit said that we just did this as a publicity stunt for you to get back at your boyfriend. You look at me. I still had another man's name tattooed on my finger.
I still had Future's name tattooed on my finger after he did a video with me and I decided to get.
That doesn't sound stupid. Like, you don't feel dumb being pregnant by this man who's whatever, saying this kind of stuff to another man who's releasing pictures saying that he could be the father of you. Like, you don't feel dumb. Like, there's nothing in you that's like, wow, I look stupid.
Physically unable to. Like, I'm physically.
These are people that are famous.
Ooh.
And
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Sorry for the extra long segment, but it's time for Q&A. We might have a question for 1.5 questions this week.
Yeah, we have time for a little bit of question.
A smooth one.
We'll start with a good one. and we'll work our way from there. So let's make it a good one. Let's see. What do we have? We have person, coworker, place, work, thing, attitude, which I believe we already addressed all that stuff, so we don't need to go there. Our advice is the same. Either you tell them off or you just take it. Those are your options. The next one is person.
I like the nephew purse money one.
Plays. Okay, so that's a good one to consider.
That way we're like moving time.
The next one, let's just go with the one you said. Ex-hospital feelings. We talked about that before. Don't take care of people in the hospital unless you're married to them. And next one is me, my life, turning 30. Everyone turns 30 if you're lucky enough, so we'll go with Dex's. Nephews, purse, money. Any objections?
No.
Carry on.
All righty. I'm probably one of the older viewers of your show. Oh, thank you.
Come on here, mother.
So I continue to watch. My husband and I have 4 nephews by his brother, and they live in another state. 2 of them have graduated from high school, and when they did, we sent a nice size check. The oldest nephew never acknowledged the gift in any way. Neither did the second. When my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and their sons came to visit us a while ago, I made a comment to the second son about his being able to use the gift to buy things on the trip. He was completely confused and said he never got anything from us. I knew the check had been cashed, and I was concerned about it being pilfered. I love that you use the word pilfered.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
Pilfered means like stolen on the sly.
Oh, okay.
His mother finally admitted that she intercepted, like her vocabulary is so funny.
All right.
Intercepted the graduation check, cashed it, and kept the money. She didn't even show him the card. Their third son will be graduating this year, and I have no idea what to do about his gift. We can't attend the graduation, and I'm leery of sending. I love her vocabulary. Another check. My parents-in-law live in the same town as my brother-in-law and his family, but sending it to their house will cause us some problems with my husband's sister. What should I do? I believe this. Go ahead, Dax. You sound like your advice is going to be funny.
Funny?
Yeah.
I think what you need to do
is beat her ass?
No. Sit
Sorry.
Clarice down. Sit Clarice down.
Come on, Clarice.
With Mariah Carey, so she can give her the same treatment that she gave her during the Precious movie, because that is who your sister-in-law is. She's the mother from Precious. You don't take nobody's money like that and do that. Girl, have you lost your mind? That's what you do. Like, you need to get her counseling. Like, something needs to be done about this. And then where's the father? Like, you just let this happen.
Counseling?
Like, if you steal from your kids, 30 Mexicans will be waiting for you if you steal from your kids.
I mean, I can go. I don't, it depends, in my opinion. If the mother actually planned on reimbursing the children.
No, she didn't.
She didn't give him the card.
She didn't even tell him that the money came. And then she lied about it. No, thank you. What you
maybe she would give them the card after she had enough money. Because look, if you're running low on funds and a card comes in and it has money on it, and it's between you giving the card to your children to be greedy or you having groceries for your house.
Your kid who's graduating. It's a graduation present.
Like, if you don't have groceries in your house,
you might need food for the graduation party, so you might have to use those funds for the party.
Inexcusable behavior, and anyway, like, there's nothing that can excuse this behavior. I would get the kid or the newest graduating kid absolutely nothing, and when he asked why, I would tell him, "Your thieving ass mom stealing up all my shit. They come in your house, they steal up all your shit, and." As my grandma would say,
like,
you can't trust them.
There's no need to get the third child nothing because you didn't get the other 2 children nothing. So you can't get the third child nothing.
The other children didn't get anything because mom stole it off. So don't get him anything.
I'm not paying.
No. Here's what you should have done. When she came over and she admitted, you should have put that blood in her mouth and blood right in her mouth and showed her the blood you put in the mouth. That's number 1. What you should have done. Number 2, you should have found the husband and put some blood in his mouth for allowing her to steal from the kids. Thirdly, what I would, if you just just so hell bent on sending a check, like if you just so got to send a check, you email us and I'll give you my address and I will acknowledge you. I'll call you and I'll thank you. That's what I'll do. I'll give you my address and I'll call.
I'm disappointed. I hate bad parents. Like I really am. But yeah, I wouldn't send any more money. Like don't just send a card. I wouldn't send anything. That's
find out if the boy is going to college, find out what school he goes to and send the check to him.
Right.
Send him the money.
All right. So that's all we have to say about that. All right. Do you guys want to do another question? We can do one more real quick.
I don't think we have time. You want to just move on?
No, we could do one more. Let's do the ex-hospital and feelings. Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay. I took care of my ex in the hospital, and he moved on once he got healed up. Okay. My ex was in a car accident a few weeks ago. The accident was a very severe head-on crash and in the hospital with multiple broken bones. While my ex and I stayed in touch after we broke up, his family and friends hate me. They hated me when we were together, but they hated me more after we broke up. Regardless, my ex and I have remained friends. We talked about once a month, sometimes more, and occasionally we met for coffee. We each have different significant others now, and we are all comfortable with this. He is more like a brother to me than anything. I am engaged and getting married next year. He has been dating another girl for over 2 years. I love that we had to break these up into 2 slides now. The problem is this. I would like to go see him in the hospital once he is conscious, but literally no one wants me there. My family stayed close with my ex, and they would like to go see him too. His family and friends will not update me on this condition. I have been in touch with his girlfriend, but she keeps saying she doesn't know anything or hasn't heard anything new. How can I proceed without making anyone mad? The last thing his family needs is extra drama. But at the same time, I would like to show my support and go see him. Please help. I mean, go ahead, guys.
The best you can do at this point, dear, is either you're going to go to this hospital. Okay, if you're going to go to this hospital, you're going to end up fighting, and then somebody else going to be in the hospital. You just stay in your lane, stay home, pray for him. You don't have to go there, take no pictures, because that's really what this is for. Like, you need this attention. You go into the hospital, you're going to take these pictures and put it on Instagram so that when he comes out, you're like, oh, yeah, I was there. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is stay at home, or now here's the other thing. You and your family that's close, make sure it's some people that can fight. Y'all going over to the hospital and see him anyway. And if anybody got something to say, put some blood in their mouth.
You can't just fight in the hospital. What?
Why can't you?
I honestly
listen. Let me run you down the hospitals I don't already tore up.
You're such a bird.
It's such a ghetto, like
you think it's cute, like you dirty ass.
Like, who is this ghetto? Like, what are you doing?
No, honestly, like I disagree.
Don't even act like you don't.
Hold up, you done fought in the hospital before, Bill?
Ghetto.
Once.
Once.
It was that was a long time ago though. Just
niggas fighting in hospitals and movie theaters and schools and
okay. The movie theater wasn't even my fault, so relax.
You fought in the movie theater? Oh my God.
I did.
No, honestly,
wouldn't be seen in public with the likes of him.
No, not at all. But you're like, I do disagree with what Will and Ty said, because like I feel like if this is somebody that you're close to, this is your friend, like you should have the right. You do have the right to go to the hospital and see them. His family does not. They cannot put you out of a hospital. Like you can go up there, send a card, leave a card, send something up there, pay your respects. Like you owe it to yourself and you owe it to him to do that. And I would go up there and do it if I were you.
I mean, I wouldn't. I feel like if it's going to be extra drama, that I would just stay home. I would send a card, possibly some flowers, so that.
But we just talked to somebody though. You know how it gets with these cards and stuff. Like they'll get it, they'll see who it's
from. So when he's well, you guys talk again and say you could say, "Oh well, I never." You know, you didn't.
But the thing is, I'm just saying because it was so severe though. Like if he doesn't wake up though, like she's gonna feel guilty about not going up there, and like his family shouldn't hold her back from that.
I mean, what?
I told you, I gave you the best advice. Go on up there with your family, but take some people that you know can fight. Because when somebody gonna pop off, you know they are. You just punch them in the mouth and put them in the hospital.
Just ignore them. You're not there for them. You're there to see him. See him if it gets uncomfortable.
But the way this works,
this is no longer your family member. Your priorities right now are your current fiance and that family. Those are your priorities. So with all this extra drama over this person, like I understand that you guys are close. However, you really need to focus on your current family and worry about that. Like if they're going to be causing so much drama, there's no point. Like you don't need, like I don't understand why people put themselves in these positions to have to go through stuff that is so unnecessary. Like this is not your family. You don't have to deal with these uncouth people anymore. Like you're done with them. So if they're like talking trash and avoiding you and not allowing you to go to the hospital and saying all this extra stuff, then just don't go. Stay home. Why deal with it? You have enough drama with your new fiance's family, I'm sure, that you can deal with and put up with their crap. Like, don't even worry about the other people. Once he gets well, or if he gets well, hopefully he gets well, and once that happens and he says you didn't come see me, and you can tell him why. Period.
I agree.
I wouldn't go up there. I don't care if you can fight or not. I just don't feel like it's worth it. I mean, who cares if he cares? Who cares if he cares that you showed up or not? You guys aren't together anymore. I understand you guys are friends again, but it's not going anywhere. So you guys can just go right ahead and shave that right on off.
Unless you still like him.
Yeah, and I mean, if that's the point, just say so. But don't fool yourself. Right?
Right.
All right, send your questions at brotalklive.com, and we will answer them with fidelity and blah blah blah. But we're gonna answer them, and we're gonna answer them good.
All right, time for madness. Let's make this quick, guys. This is once again it's the Halloween 2016 edition, and we made our final 8 here earlier in the show. These are the contestants here, and we have them bracketed as such. So, guys, first up we have Beyonce and Blue as Salt and Pepper versus Joanne the Scammer, Tiana Taylor. Who you guys going with?
Beyonce.
And then we have LeBron as Jerome in the house and Katy Perry as Hillary Clinton. It's a good one.
LeBron.
I'm not voting for Hillary twice.
Okay, she only gets one.
I would go LeBron as well.
LeBron. All right. We're going with LeBron. Next up, we have a high budgeted regular person, Nico Parrish, wife of Kevin Hart, going up against the kids who played Keenan and Kel from Good Burger.
High budgeted Nika, whatever her leg is, parked with that good one. Them kids should have went somewhere else and not McDonald's. So they like,
I don't want to vote for either one of them.
I know, right?
And Cynthia Dahl versus Young Thug's dress.
Jugga with the gown.
I actually think the Cynthia costume is really bad, but I don't want to vote for the gown either. So
yeah, them last two I didn't want to vote for at all.
All right, so we have Beyonce versus LeBron.
Beyonce.
Jackson almost lost his mind. You alright, Dex?
Sis has on a spandex uniform. That's it. Like she didn't even commit to the role. Like what she do?
Beyonce.
She didn't commit to what? What did she commit to?
The role. She didn't commit to the role. Like, oh my god.
What you mean? She got the half bob.
She committed to the role. That's the role. That's what it's supposed to look like. What did he do that was so different?
Oh my god, he's killing it. Like he is like a legit, like a replica. First of all, he picked a character from a TV show and killed it. Put the replica outfit on there. Like he went all out for that.
Beyonce dressed blue as well, so let's not just act like she.
And I'm sure she dressed Tina.
No, that's tacky. So Tina probably put that together herself.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna go with our original thought, and then we're gonna move these Kim people down, and then Beyonce's gonna be a winning overall.
Exactly. Thank you.
Beyonce is first off. Young Thug's losing to TLC and all the other girls.
So is Young Thug losing TLC, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Young Thug losing.
And Beyonce's losing to those girls that play TLC.
That's not
good. Beyonce's gonna beat them, and she goes to them.
What are we doing? No, like this is such a fair oh my god, it's so fair. It's two people that are playing characters like music artists and stuff like that. These girls are legit wearing the outfits from the No Scrub video. The Little Kim thing is they're dead on. Look at that freaking Missy Elliott. Are you serious? If y'all
serious as a heart attack, Beyonce over everything.
I'm with William.
I
I'm
think
with
y'all are the type of
I'm with
men.
him.
Y'all are the type of men who buy boys' cars.
So last but not, so you're going with
It's a good
Dex.
thing
Your
we don't
vote is
care
for
about
TLC.
Or it's a good thing.
Ty,
we
your
don't care
vote
about
is for Beyonce. Bill, your vote is for
Well, I give you one guess.
Beyonce.
Look at Aaliyah and Janet Jackson back there.
One of them dead anyway. Let's move on.
What you won't do?
Today is
Oh
By the way, today
goodness.
is Dios de los Muertos, so it's the Day of the Dead celebration. Today is tomorrow.
Don't try to curve that in there. Dex says BS report. Beyonce wins.
My BS report was the fact that Beyonce just won that contest. So that was that one. That was the first part of it. The second part of it, there was a man who decided to change his name to iPhone 7 to win an iPhone 7. He went in the store. He told them that he legally changed his name to iPhone 7, and they rewarded him with an iPhone 7. He currently has no plans of changing his name back, and he's going to keep it as iPhone 7.
What store did he go to?
It was in
damn Apple store.
It was a Ukrainian man.
Of course,
it wasn't in no damn Apple store. I know Apple wouldn't have give a damn. They would have been like, okay, and
I know there wasn't no America.
Speaking of iPhone 7s, there's a woman who had 20 boyfriends and had all 20 of her boyfriends buy her an Apple iPhone 7. What she did with the iPhone 7 will surprise you. She actually sold them all and put a down payment down on a house for her and her family. Now, during the show, I think I make a lot of jokes and I have a lot of fun with you guys, but there are certain things that I say that I don't want you guys to really do. Like when I say, send somebody some bleach, I mean, you send it to them, but like you don't give it to them. Like that's on them to drink the bleach. There was a man who's actually a Pennsylvania college student who actually poured bleach in the drink of his pregnant girlfriend. His girlfriend's now fighting for her life, and this man is now in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dex's BS report for the week.
That was depressing.
that is an awful thing. So, are we team like no drink bleach now?
No.
You send people the bleach. You don't feed it
I
to
didn't
them.
say that you can't. There are a lot of people.
But I do blame Dexter for that.
No, you don't either.
Come on, lawsuit.
I do blame Dexter because you were saying drink bleach, and people thought that you had to force the people to drink bleach. He didn't clarify
all
it.
your fault.
This is definitely Dexter's fault.
It's your doing, Dex. You got to put a
I
statement.
hope you take full responsibility. Please get your publicist to make this statement ASAP.
Congrats. I'm actually listen to your advice.
And do not think you can come to homecoming without putting out a statement. So
No, just I'm showing up now.
I mean, everybody else
Like
does.
ain't nothing happened. Like we didn't read all the messages.
Time
like
for
we didn't
seats.
see your train trips.
Goodbye. Time for seats.
Okay, it's the segment of the show where we have to see people. I have been on a non-complainant type of week this week, so I don't have any. I do, but I don't have any seats.
I have a seat since I was told that I need to prepare better for this show.
Go ahead,
since I was
Cal.
reprimanded last week. A young lady was seen at the casino as having won $43 million. I can't even get it out because it's such a ridiculous story. So this young lady, she played the slot machine and said that she won $43 million. She took a picture of it, posted it to social media and everything. When she went to pick up her winnings, her funds, they told her girl it was a mistake and that they would be willing to give her a skirt steak special at the local buffet. And I'll see you later. So I offered her a few free tokens so she can try to win again, apparently. And $25 and towards a special skirt steak meal. What I think is BS is that over all of these years, plenty of people have won at casinos. It hasn't just been black people. Like, we're not the only people win. White people win at casinos. Indians win at casinos. Chinese people win at casinos. But when they win, they get their funds. And my problem is that this happened to be a black woman who won at a casino $43 million. And for them to tell her that she can't pick up her money because it was a mistake, you're going to have to mistake some money into my bank account because there's no way that I'm walking out of there without my winnings.
Oh, I'm suing those people, period.
Exactly. That's because she walked out of there and let them. Them Chinese people and them Koreans that be winning, they do not walk out of there without a check. That's her business.
They be sitting in with their guns. Exactly. They sit in with their muskets and they don't get arrested. And 6 months later, they're charged with nothing, just like those people in Oregon.
Jason, what they sit in there with?
When it comes to us and getting our reparations, our $43 million, our acre and a mule, and all this other stuff, 40 acres and a mule, it's a problem. And I think that is an issue in America. So not only do we need to talk about Black Lives Matter, we talk about Black Coins Matter, because when it comes to our bank accounts, we're not getting what we deserve, and I'm tired of it. Moving on.
Well, not the 40 acres and a mule was overturned right after Lincoln was president. We were actually supposed
to still deserve it.
We do. Listen.
I have a seat too. I don't find an issue with you campaigning for your favorite candidate, but I do find it like it was cold a couple days, and I drove up to Northeast for something, and there was this Caucasian gentleman.
I posted that
out here with a sign.
Hillary for prison?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen him.
So one thing that people might not know about me is, as often as I can, if I see somebody homeless with a sign, I try to give them money. So I'm pulling up to this guy. I'm digging through my stuff. I'm thinking this is a homeless man. And I'm thinking, feed me, I'm a veteran or something like that. I look and his sign says Hillary for prison. And he's holding this sign, going back and forth, up and down the street, yelling. And I'm like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Like, do you not have a job? Do you not work? Like, why do you?
I sent him Saturday afternoon doing that. And it's just like, that's what you're doing.
He was there a couple days a week. Like, you're there during the week. You're giving up precious time. So obviously you're not working. And whose fault do you think that is?
Hillary.
You're sitting there campaigning Hillary for prison, and we're not putting Hillary in prison for emails. Like, we don't want her to be president, but like, we're not putting her in jail for emails. Like, fuck those emails.
How about Karl Rove when he deleted 22 million emails? Y'all remember that or no?
Nope, because we weren't voting at the time.
How about the little white fool that raped somebody behind the dumpster and y'all didn't want him in prison?
Or Ben Roethlisberger, who still plays.
Here we go.
Well, they weren't running for president. But let me get to my seat. My seat. Look, I have a car.
They did.
I have a car, and I've had a car for the last couple of years. But I am not without like the knowledge that at any time my car could go away. Somebody can steal that damn thing. I could forget to pay a car note, whatever. I could lose my car at any given moment. And so can everybody else who owns a car. So SEPTA's now on strike. And for you people who have cars who feel like it's necessary to, one, make jokes about people don't have a way to get to work or get their kids around and say like, oh, they should have leveled up and got a car. Like, have a seat. And secondly, the same people who are saying like, oh, well, I can drive y'all around, but y'all got to pay me $10, $20, whatever. Like, are you stupid? People don't have money to just throw around, throw at you because you want to be a dick and take people's money because they don't have another way to get around. And furthermore, today was only day one of the strike. This strike could go on forever. It could go on for 20 days or whatever. You never know. So you think somebody's going to give you $20 every time they need to get from point A to point B? Like, don't do that. Get it together.
Don't advise them to drink bleach, please, Dexter.
Well, they should. These are the people who should. These are the people who should be drinking bleach. like these are the people that are like, they are deserving of bleach, and I don't even mean like a special kind of bleach. I mean they need like regular Clorox, no scented ones. Just drink the bleach because you're stupid. You sit on social media and you just talk crap about people because they don't have a car. Like, are you dumb?
But like, cars very slowly are really expensive monthly. Like, if you people really think about it, and so some people don't have the luxury to have that expense.
Nobody should have to explain that either.
I definitely think like, why should anyone have to explain it? Like, they're on strike, and it's not a good thing, and it's not funny, and it's not interesting, and it's not anything for you to joke about. It's a serious thing. So I'm with you, Dex, but I don't want you to drink bleach.
You know what? I'm actually going to give out a seat to the state of Mississippi. It has to go to the entire state at this point.
That's a bad state too. Like, when you think about it, when I think of slavery, I think of Mississippi. Like, that is like.
Wait a minute. That's where the seat is coming from. Because the entire United States ratified the 13th Amendment, except the state of Mississippi. It took Mississippi until 2013 to actually legally dissolve slavery. Mississippi deserves an entire seat. You've been allowing slavery since 2013.
Well, I mean,
your whole legislator can drink bleach.
well, you know they. Never mind.
Don't we have a friend in Mississippi?
I have thousands of family members that live in Mississippi.
Thousands?
Yes, like my whole family lives in Mississippi.
So all this time they could have been slaves in Mississippi legally.
Well, that's why I was in there. I know that they don't physically have slaves there because like I don't have relatives that are slaves, but I mean that's a whole nother seat. That's a whole nother seat within itself though.
All right. So yeah, guys, make sure you follow us on Facebook. Thank you for all the support you've been giving us the last couple of weeks with all our Facebook videos and stuff like that, especially the one that Dex starred in last week. Don't forget, like our post, subscribe, and tell a friend as well. That way we can keep our message going. Be sure to comment as well.
Around this time next week. Wait, around this time next week, we will probably know who the next president is. So if we're crying and stuff like that, like just let us.
No, if we're not broadcasting from here and we're broadcasting from different countries, you'll understand why.
Because I already got my ticket. I told my auntie honey that if
I don't get it.
If he wins, I'm not coming back.
BroTalkLive.com for all episodes and stuff like that. All the good stuff. And thanks for watching us. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're about to Bro Talk Live International if Trump wins. This has been another edition of Bro Talk Live for Dex, for Ty, for Bill. My name is Jay Urban, and kick it with us on Facebook and Twitter at Bro Talk Live. We out.